Hello poopsies, and thank you for joining me for another ASMR video. I'm Tony Bomboni. Welcome back. I just want to thank all my new subscribers for coming on. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And and also thank you to anyone new who has been. I'm muting my phone, I promise. That was my bad. I have a routine every morning. I remember, mute your phone before you film videos. I'm sorry, I forgot. I had got some good long sleep, so I must have been forgetful. My apologies, my poopsies. So sorry about that. But so at least it happened at the beginning of the video, not at the end where you're disturbing your sleep. But today I thought it was very important to talk about my website again. It's been a while since I did that. I like to remind my poopsies once in a while about my website because it is very important and it is very crucial to the life of this channel. This channel just simply cannot keep going without the help on there, and I cannot express my gratitude enough for the support on there. And yeah, that's what I was going to say before my phone cut me off. Thank you to anyone new who has been booking services. Every month I usually get some new people coming on. So I do appreciate that as well. And if you don't know yet, tonybomboni.com is my website. The link is always in the description box and the top pinned comment in the comment section down below. So today I will be talking about my website. So you feel free to give yourself a tour of the site while I talk about it if you'd like, or just, close your eyes, relax, do what you do best, listen to this in the background. And I'm going to go into details about stuff I haven't really covered before in a video. I always like to do different videos. I don't like repeat content myself. So so I'm gonna just cover all the topics, and I have the whole list of stuff written down, bullet points, for this video to cover stuff I usually don't talk about in terms of my website, or stuff that's not really addressed on my website, or stuff I really you just don't know in general. So I'll cover that today. And first and foremost, I just want to say I'm so thankful that you guys actually enjoy when I talk about my website. When I first did this in 2019, I was so darn nervous. I was like, oh my god, my poopsies are gonna think I'm I don't know, crazy or mass promoting this website. That's literally when I was just starting off. I was lucky to get one booking a week. So yeah. So I was so nervous, but you guys really have been nothing but supportive, and I found more support for my website than me sponsoring other brand name products. It's crazy. I used to always get hate for that, for sponsored content, and on and off. There was some love too, but for my own website I was oh, what if I sponsor myself? People are not gonna like it. And I was gladly mistaken. So yeah, and I was what are the people gonna think about my website? Is it good enough? So I'm glad it's not it's up to people's standards and needs. It's not just any website, you know what I mean? So while I have my green tea this morning, I'm gonna talk to you about why it's important to sign up for my newsletter to start off, because I have a lot of stuff I offer on there and not enough people sign up. I'd say I have a couple thousand plus people on there, but when I hear people have a newsletter list of 10, 20, 30,000 plus, I'm oh geez, I know I could do better. So it is important to sign up for my newsletter. It's on the homepage of tonybomboni.com, tonybomboni, all one word, just like my name spells, tonybomboni.com. And you scroll a little bit down, there's the newsletter. Just scroll a little bit down on the homepage, you'll find the newsletter. First name and email address, submit. That's it. Easiest way to sign up. And I do not spam. I do not send unsolicited emails. I don't send you 30 emails a month. You know what I mean? Some companies, I'm very, very, it could be anywhere from 1 to probably 5 emails a month. on average. So it's not much, But yeah, if you don't get my emails, lately they've been putting them in the promotions bin on Gmail for a lot of people. So if you don't get it in your inbox, click on promotions. Or in Gmail it says social, promotions, and something else. I forgot. Oh, primary, social, and promotions, I think. Yeah, you click promotions. It's that green kind of button, whatever. And it'll show you all the marketing emails. They used to put them in an inbox, but I don't know why they recently switched to promotions. But yeah, it sucks because not like many people see them right away. Usually they see them like much later on. But it's okay, at least people get to still see them eventually. But yeah, you might want to target my emails to your primary inbox if you don't want to miss special offers like coupon codes, bonus minutes, all that stuff. Or frequently check back to your promotions bin. That's important as well. So, I have a catalog of services. Let me just start from there just to make it loud and clear, right? And I'm going to be making sounds while I talk. I do have some triggers in front of me, so it's not just me speaking, just like last time. I'm glad these videos get all the views too. You guys really enjoy like when I talk about my website. It's crazy to me. I'm just like, why? I would get so bored like listening to someone talk about like services, but like not you. Like you guys love it. Maybe because it's boring and you guys can actually drift off. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, so these are my new tarot cards. So I'm going to be tapping on them. So I offer online courses, right? I have 2 online courses. A tarot card reading course, which I worked very, very hard on. And what I worked even harder on was my How to Run a Successful YouTube Channel Business online course. That one took me years to really make. So a lot of effort went into my online courses. I have the right easily to charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars on each course. I don't do that. I charge a very low price in the 2-digit number range, right? I think last time I checked it was like $25 or $50. I don't even think I ever took off the discount, honestly. I had like a half off for my tarot course. I think it's still half off, honestly. So that's how low it is. I think it was like $25. That's cheaper than a 15-minute custom filmed tarot reading. Yeah. So it's hours and hours. I think it was like 6 hours of content. Yeah. So priceless if you want to learn how to run a successful tarot business as well as learn the tarot cards. I have like 17 years of YouTube marketing, advertising experience by now. So, a lot under my belt, which is why I can easily charge hundreds of dollars, but I just want to reach people as much as possible. It's not about the money to me, I really want to help people. That's why I do what I do. So, yeah. I'm actually quite average Joe compared to most people in America. So, yeah, I could easily make money elsewhere, but I just choose to do what I love, including tarot reading. Yeah. So, tarot reading's hard work. It's not easy. It's not easy money. Let's put it that way. But I love it so much, and I love to help people. I love to reach people. So, there's that. But bookings, as you know, I have tarot readings, Reiki healings, custom ASMR videos, coffee cup readings, and candle wax readings on there, right? Those are my 5 services, right? Hard to remember. Just take out your hand like this, your palm, your beautiful palm, and go Reiki healing, tarot reading, coffee cup reading, candle wax reading, custom ASMR, right? What helps me remember is there's 3 services that do predictions. Tarot, Reiki. I'm sorry. Let me start over. 3 services that do predictions. Tarot, coffee cup reading, candle wax reading. And the other 2 are Reiki healing and then custom ASMR, right? So, or you could do 4 in the pseudosciences, right? Tarot, Reiki, coffee cup, candle wax, candle wax. And then the thumb is custom ASMR. Whatever helps you remember, but I have 5 booking services on there. So 2 online courses, 5 booking services, right? Let me think. So all of them have 3 timed options: 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour long. Except for the Reiki. The Reiki has 2 time options: 15-minute and 30-minute. Right? It's hard to do an hour Reiki. It's like almost impossible. Like that's too long unless you do like a full body mixed in with like massage, like in person, you know what I mean? So yeah, I offer distant Reiki healings, 15, 30-minute, and then as you know, the rest are 15, 30, or 1 hour sessions. I always recommend the 30-minute. It's not rushed. It's a good deal per minute. It's actually a better deal per minute if you book an hour session, because it's cheaper per minute. So you guys know that. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. I have Spotify and Apple Music. My ASMR albums are on there. And I have a Cameo. That's it. Cameo.com/tonybomboni. You can book a video with me for $20. You know, again, cheaper than a custom film video. Quick, easy, from the phone, fun. I could wish you a happy birthday. I've done marriage proposals. I've done countless stuff on there, right? I have almost like a perfect 5-star rating on there. 4.98 stars to be exact. I don't know who that one person is who only gave me a 4-star, but I'm grateful nonetheless. Right? So, yeah, and you guys are wondering like, oh, you know, where's your reviews for your bookings? I don't do that, you know. I think that's very showy. There would be countless reviews. My reviews, they show up in my email inbox, and from feedback people give me on the bookings, and you can leave a comment under your custom video because it's a YouTube unlisted video link. So I read your comments, I heart them. I've honestly gotten nothing but positive, loving comments every single time, hands down. There was only like one time I was like, oh gosh, like, this person's in a mood, but hey, there's nothing I can do about that, right? Like, out of over 3,000 appointments, like, you're gonna get one eventually, obviously. Like, you're human, they're human, it happens, right? So yeah, I'm not perfect, and I don't think any restaurant you go to has a perfect 5-star rating either. No tarot reader, no Reiki healer. So yeah, I'm not going to be liked by everyone, you know. And there's that. They were skeptical. They were just booking it for whoever, I don't know, and then the person they booked it for didn't end up liking it. So it wasn't even about the person I did the thing on. It was someone completely different that didn't even know me, didn't know Tony Bomboni, didn't know ASMR, and they were like, oh, this is weird. I don't like the setting. I don't like this. This looks like witchcraft. I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah. So there's gonna be people that don't support you regardless of what you do. I've learned that after almost 150 million views on here. Yeah. So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, there's going to be some hater. There's that. So not too much time on that. But what I will say is, I assume most people who book a service actually like me and care about my services and want the video, right? So I certainly hope so, at least. So here's why you should sign up for my newsletter. Because you get discounts like 25% off. Sometimes I do for 1 day only. You know, sometimes I do, lately I've been doing 3 days only. Sometimes for holidays I do a whole week. Sometimes I offer 30% discounts on special holidays like Black Friday and stuff like that. So that's a really good deal. Sometimes I offer bonus 5 minutes on top of the 25% off. Sometimes I offer bonus 10 minutes, you know? So those are, I think, my most popular booked is 5 or 10 minute bonuses, because it's an additional, like, let's say, if you book a 15-minute reading and you book on the week where I'm offering bonus 10 minutes, you don't get 15 minutes, you get 25 minutes. So that's almost half an hour. So you get basically, for the price of a 15-minute, almost half-hour session, you know? So it's a really good deal. I have not raised my prices since 2019, 2020-ish. I really should. I reserve the right to. But this is why I say to people, book now. while they're still reasonably priced, because like it's no guarantee with like inflation and stuff like that, the price and cost of living, shipments, tariffs, all this stuff. It makes my life more expensive and harder, and I really am living paycheck to paycheck right now. But I'm just, again, my business ideology is to reach as many people as possible. Like, it's not about, money to me. It really never was. I didn't even ever expect it to get this far, to be honest. I just thought, I'd always have this as like an extra service on the side. Like, I didn't think it would be like, frequently booked and in demand, I guess, if you want to call it that. So yeah, I'm still keeping them at that price, at that rate. That's why I always offer the tip jar if someone wants to show their love and support on there. That's always optional. But it's paypal.me/tonybomboni or Cash App $tonybomboni. That's always an option if you like my readings and you want to leave a tip. Some people do, some people don't. That's okay. I'm never gonna look at that really and determine like a quality of someone's work, so it's completely optional. So sometimes I offer 50% off my course, my online course, for one day only, whatever, 1 week, 1 month. So something you may not know, that like you can always book my services but request something completely different. Did you know you can do that? Yeah. You can book the tarot tab and say, I want a sand reading. I'll whip out the sand and do a reading. I'll literally go to the beach and get some sand and do a reading, right? I want a salt reading. I'll put salt instead of tarot on the table. I'll read the salt. I can read anything. I don't need cards. I don't need salt to even channel. I can just sit there and channel, I want a mud reading. I do mud as well. I've done mud, sand, salt. Trinket reading. I get little trinkets throughout the house. I can do that. Herb reading. I can throw some. I've done that for someone recently, actually. They were like, can I just have chamomile leaves and throw it on the table and read for me? Sure. I did that for like half an hour. I can do crystal reading. I just throw some crystals on the table. I read the stones and the way they're placed and oriented. So I can do bracelet reading. Literally, like I could just throw a bunch of bracelets. Like I can do anything. Paper reading. I can shred some paper and read that. Literally, the table is yours. Like, it is your video. I don't care what you request as long as it's appropriate. Of course. I also sometimes offer like a bonus price on there on my newsletter. Like I'll say like, oh, you have 1 more week to win a free reading. Like sometimes I'll throw out a free reading for someone. So like if you book a reading this week, like for example, I'm not offering this now, but I'm saying for example, sometimes I'll offer like, if you book any video, any service, any reading, you have the chance to enter to win a free reading this week. So I'll put people's names in a pool, and whoever I pick, they earn the free 15-minute reading or something like that, right? I really should step it up and do like a free half hour or free hour, because that one, that contest didn't do so well last time. But yeah, maybe I caught people in a bad time. But anyway, so let's move right along. So I also sometimes give a list of the type of readings that I do on my newsletters. So just to give you a basic idea of what my newsletter is like. It's just going to be a mix of different types of promotions or offers I have on my website, or reminders of stuff you may have not known or missed out. So that gives you a general idea. Sometimes I'll let you know what I've been up to, what I've been doing, stuff like that, and just mostly giving like gratitude and thanks. And I love to do that. I love to send out just newsletters like saying thank you, for everything. For maybe sometimes I'll have like a record month or somewhere I've traveled, and I'll just, share my gratitude, because I couldn't do it without, you booking my services. So yeah. Lately something I've been thinking of trying is like a full moon offer as well. Like maybe either a discount on a full moon or like a bonus minutes on a full moon, or just a specific type of reading I don't usually do any other time, but on a full moon, that could be something I'm looking into doing in the near future, perhaps. So yes, so just as a reminder, now I'm done with the newsletter portion of this video, that all your readings are confidential. They're kept private. The only time they're not is if you book a custom ASMR video and I email you asking you if you can give me permission to post it public to my YouTube page. And if you do, then it's no longer confidential. It is going to be a public video, but you can still request anonymity, of course. You can still request me not to mention your name or only mention you by first name, which I haven't been doing lately. I've been keeping pretty much everyone with custom ASMR video anonymous. But if you like your name being said in the video, for example, then I can most certainly do that, because a lot of times people like to hear their name being said in the video, and that also helps to them prove that this is their video, and they're getting a custom video. So I can definitely do that, but I always mention you by first name in your confidential videos, like your readings. I always say, hey, like if your name is Amanda, I'll be like, hi Amanda, thank you for booking your very own 15-minute 30-minute a tarot reading, whatever, or Reiki healing, right? I always start the videos by addressing you by first name, so you know that that's your custom video. So there's that. But yes, all are kept private. I only do shout outs for people who book a 30-minute or hour-long session with me. I only shout out your first name, so you're anonymous, because there's many people with the first name Bob or whatever, you know what I mean? So no one will actually know it's you that you booked. But if you still insist that I don't shout your first name out, that's fine. I won't do it. Sometimes I forget to do the shout outs either way, so I really haven't been doing them much anyway lately. I have also been thinking of doing seasonal readings. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling my phone just to clarify my thoughts, gather my thoughts together, and remember what I was going to say next. But I've been thinking of doing let's say either certain types of reading during spring, summer, fall, winter, or telling people or reminding them, hey, now it's summer, the summer solstice is here, so it's a perfect time to book a reading during a particular season, to get the energies of a new season or the energies of a new month. What's the month of June look like for me? What's the month of July? Or the energy of the rest of the 2025, right? Or what does 2026 look like? Or what does the rest of the decade look like? Or what I commonly get is, what does the next 5 to 10 years out look like? So you can request so much, just sit there, think of something. If you haven't requested a specific type of video yet, try it. It's never a boring day on tonybomboni.com. There's so much you can do and request, and it's custom. That's why it's custom. When you do your booking form, there's a box that says add your message. That's where you type to me what you want your video to look like, custom suited to you. If you book a custom ASMR video, you can write a whole catalog of things that you want in the video, and I'll write it down in a post-it note, have it behind the camera to keep an eye on, and I'll do it. I'll film it, as long as it's reasonable. So, nothing crazy I never got this, but oh my god, I can only imagine someone books a custom ASMR video and they're like, spend a night at $1,000 a night hotel. I'm like, yeah, okay, pay up. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by reasonable. As long as it's reasonable, right? Something I can realistically do. All right, so spend a night there and give me a tour of the place. Oh my gosh. You gonna pay my airfare too? No. My rental car. My goodness. So I have all forms of payment. on there, like PayPal, credit card, debit card, I believe Venmo, if I'm not mistaken. There's all form of payment on there now, like pretty much all of it, right? I don't remember all of them, but there's a lot, okay? They accept like MasterCard, Amex, Discover, I almost said Microsoft. MasterCard, Discover, Amex, what's the other one? Visa, right? Oh my gosh. But there's a buy now, pay later option as well. I think it's on the PayPal icon on there. It'll show like 3 buttons, like I think that'll show like the credit card button, credit debit card button, the PayPal button to log into your PayPal to pay from your PayPal account, and the buy now, pay later from PayPal button. So that gives you the option, like, let's say you book a, let's say my 15-minute tarot is like what, $44, I think. You use the 20% off discount code. It drops it to like $35, $36. You click buy now, pay later. That gives you the option to pay it in installments. Let's say 4 months installments. I think that's usually how much it lets you, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be like, let's say maybe with interest, $10 a month. So for $10 a month, for 4 months, you can book the 15-minute, whatever. I don't remember or know the number. I've never checked it, but that's one option there if you are not comfortable giving $35 right off the bat. You know what I mean? Okay, so you can also put multiple services, I believe, in the shopping cart at the same time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is an option now. I've just done so many different changes and updates to my website that it's hard to remember exactly what is new and what's already happened or what didn't work, and I had to change it up. But if it doesn't let you put multiple services at the same time in the shopping cart, just do book one by one. Just go back, rebook, make different payments. It'll still let you use the coupon code. The coupon code is unlimited use. All my coupon codes are unlimited use. You can use it on any course, any service. Like it works. If something doesn't work, like let's say you booked the course and you realize the coupon code didn't work on the course for some odd reason, maybe Wix has some issue that day, just email me. I'll refund you the amount that covers the coupon code. So if it's like $5, $10 off, I'll give you that to your PayPal or Cash App or Zelle, whatever, Okay, so I wanted to make sure that was clear. My email is alienreikimaster, alien like bleep bloop blop, alienreikimaster@gmail.com. That's my email. So email me. Sometimes people get distressed and like, oh, you didn't respond to my email. Rarely happens, but your email probably went to my spam. I don't know why. Sometimes my email goes to spam, unfortunately. So please check not only your promotion folder, your spam folder, especially if you didn't get your reading, which you always will get your reading. Check your spam folder, please, because Gmail probably thinks because I send the same type of emails with people's bookings over and over and over again for years, they probably think I'm spam sometimes. So please check your spam folder before the assumption that I just was lazy and did not send your video. That's not true. And I usually try to get your videos done within 1 to 2 business days. Okay, I really do. Sometimes I'll do it within an hour and a half, like that, just depends how busy I am, what I'm doing, if I'm even home, but I always see your booking. Every time I get your booking, it shows up bloop on my phone. There's no way I can avoid it, not seeing it, right? I see it, I promise you. I know as soon as you book, Tony knows you booked, okay? I promise you. I will never, and I've never missed a service or overlooked a service. All right. Unless there's like a specific error. I think it happened like once many years ago. Like there was just something went completely wrong with Wix, because I'm through Wix. And I just completely didn't see someone's booking at all. Like it didn't even show up for some reason. So thankfully, I eventually got to it because the person emailed me. But oh my gosh, that was weird, right? But that never happens. Yeah. 99.999% of the time that does not ever happen. So rest assured, I will see your booking. So yeah, I also wanted to address that it's a free newsletter. You don't have to pay for my newsletter. It's absolutely free. It's free to get these free offers. So don't miss out. Please sign up. If you signed up long ago, you lost your email, you forgot what email you signed up, don't be afraid to sign up again. You're not spamming me. It's okay. You know how many people probably signed up with like 2, 3, 4, 5 different emails on my thing? It's fine. Just sign up for the newsletter. It's okay if there's like 3 Amandas on there, right? I don't know why I'm using Amanda, just like a random name off the top of my head. A random common name. Like Bob, I guess. Is Bob still common? I doubt Bob is common. That's kind of a funny name. Oh my god, I actually forgot my triggers. I've been a chatty Cathy today, huh? Lately, instead of incense, because I found out like if you actually sit there with incense inside, like day in and day out, like it's actually not good for the heart. Yikes. So I decided for now, to give my lungs a break, to go in with the sound bowl and to start your sessions with sound bowl. Now, let me tell you, please don't think I'm going to do this every time, okay? It's just the mood I'm in. Some days I will use like just quick incense or sage or something to just quickly go over and then turn it off so I'm not like breathing it in the whole time. Because the last few weeks I've been just leaving it in my incense holder, keeping it running during your reading sessions, and just it's right next to me and I'm breathing it in the whole time. I'm not going to do that anymore because it clearly says you have to use it outside, not to have like a problem with your heart or lungs. So I definitely don't want that. So if I use incense from now on, I'm just going to go over quickly with the cards and just like a few seconds just around the air around me just to cleanse the energies, and then I'll turn it off right away. So if you don't want a sound bowl, if you find this sound irritating, lately I'm starting like this. This clears negative energy and opens the portals to reading. I'm not going to say that, but if you find that sound irks you, gets on your nerves, isn't relaxing, please tell me. I'll just use incense or really any. I can do anything. I mean, just it doesn't have to just be that. But I can throw salt. I can do a prayer. It doesn't matter. But this is how I've been starting lately. So just so you know. But just let me know in your booking form if you don't want that, or you can always skip over that part. It's your video. You can skip it, rewind, fast forward. It's a YouTube unlisted video link sent to your email inbox, so it'll be with you forever. You can watch it as many times as you'd like and do whatever you wish. Share with whoever you want. I used to be like, don't share with anyone. 2019, 2020, 2021, I used to tell people, please do not share these videos with me. I don't care anymore. People are going to share them anyway. I'm looking back at some videos. They're like 180 views, 360 views. I'm like, people are sharing my content online. So I'm like, whatever. It is what it is, right? There's nothing I can do. So anyway. It's the incense. This is Dragon's Blood, which is the ultimate cleanser. I have like 20 different incense types. So if you want a specific incense, let me know. I can either go and purchase it or get something very similar for what you're looking for. If you're looking for a specific thing, like I'll typically use incense in your Reiki healings to clear your energy on top of what I already do, to cleanse and heal your energy. So yeah, if you book a 30-minute anything, guaranteed I'll probably use incense. 30-minute Reiki, not anything. Yeah, but if it is like a long reading, like an hour reading, I would say most likely I'll probably use incense because that's a lot of energy and a lot of reading and channeling. So just a reminder, for every 15 minutes you book, you can ask up to 4 questions or have up to 4 things to heal from. So if it's like a 15-minute Reiki, you can request 4 things to heal. 30-minute Reiki, 8 things to heal. Up to, right? So it doesn't have to be 4 or 8 specifically. You can do 3, 6, 7, it doesn't matter, right? 15-minute tarot, you can ask up to 4 questions. 30-minute tarot, up to 8 questions. Hour tarot, up to 16 questions. All right. You can do general reading too. You can leave the message blank too, and I'll do a general Reiki or a general reading. Right? Doesn't matter. Same applies to coffee cup. 4 for 15, 8 for 30-minute, or candle wax. Same thing, right? So there's a frequently asked questions, or what's frequently called an FAQ, on my website that also answers any and all questions you may have about my services. Here's a crystal. This is a selenite wand. I use selenite wands in your 30-minute Reiki. So as you know, for your, just briefly covering, because you guys already know, 15-minute Reiki, I offer 3 tarot cards reading in it, 5 to 6 crystals, and maybe 1 sound bowl. For a 30-minute Reiki, I offer 8 to 10 crystals, 4 card reading, and 2 sound bowls, plus a selenite wand. Plus I do light language sometimes, incense sometimes. So you get a lot of more quality and bonus material the longer sessions you book. Yeah, so it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it to book the 30-minute or hour long. Absolutely. You get my hour long is my best work, honestly. It's I don't want to say it's a shame you don't get to see my hours, but I've done quite a few hour-long sessions. They're my best work. Honestly, I give my all in those. It really is worth every penny. So, by the way, if you like 30-minute candle reading is not enough, or 30-minute coffee not enough, you can book 2 30-minute candles, or you could book 2 30-minute coffees. That works, you know. And if you're not a fan of like, let's say, one particular service, you want to book like a 15-minute tarot, a 30-minute candle, a 30-minute Reiki. You can do all 3 in one day. It's okay. I'll get to it, you know, and I'll paste it all in one video to make it convenient for you. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. I pretty much answer any new questions someone may have had. Here's a candle. Last minute triggers, because I always light a candle in your tarot readings, your Reiki healings, your coffee readings. I don't light a candle for your candle readings because the candle reading's already a candle lit, so why light another candle? But I can do it for your custom ASMR video too if you request. And yeah, so I love doing what I do. I enjoy it so much. I love helping people. Honestly, it's my favorite thing to do of anything I do. It's so much fun to me, and we always just have such a good time and laughs and I just, the stuff Spirit says, they come up with so much funny things to say sometimes. I just remember having so many good laughs and sassy moments with you, and yeah, so I'm thankful to spend more time with you on there, on my bookings. So yeah, again, tonybomboni.com. Thank you guys all so much. God bless you. Stay safe out there. And I will see you all around very, very soon. Bye-bye.